say? How do you say? I'm just about to see another day. I go by the name of Terror the Barber.
It's your boy Swole the Bartiz, ladies and gentlemen.
And y'all know what this is. This is Razor Sharp Podcast. So today's topic is...
my boy is hot.
Today's topic is, we ain't begging you to be on this podcast.
You mad, bro?
We not, bro. Now listen, the reason why...
Because
Swole had a whole bunch of topics, and I appreciate you for taking the time to come up with a whole bunch of topics that we going to talk about.
You're welcome.
But right now, because I'm so heated, I don't got time to even focus on that. What I want to focus on today is that Razor Sharp Podcast, we under a year of being a podcast, over 34 episodes. We've been in hair shows, we've been in barber schools, we've been in barber shops, we've been all over interviewing people that we see are very interesting in the barber industry. And now we're reaching out to other people that have a bigger following, just because one, we want to get their story,
absolutely,
and what they got going on,
facts.
And because they have a following, we're trying to build from that.
Facts.
But what we're not doing is, yes, we do send out a whole bunch of emails, and in the background, sending out messages to people, reaching out to talent agents and the booking agents to all of these different people. And we're not talking about comedians. We ain't talking about actors. We're not talking about actresses or freaking artists. We talking about barbers.
Literally.
Barbers. We talk about people that grab clippers, put somebody in a chair, and lace them up. So I told you about I had screenshot you the message that I got from one of the booking agents talking about what's our budget. What's that? What is that? First of all, what I do is I do research. I'm not going to name no names of the people that we have reached out to, that the people that represent them has came back with some bullshit. But just know that we see what you got going on. We appreciate what you got going on, but you really ain't doing a lot. What you're doing is, you're getting numbers, but you're not bringing a whole bunch of influence to the industry that's going to build something. Now, we got a lot of barbers out there that's doing a whole bunch of videos, haircut videos, how-to videos, and they got a whole big following like y'all niggas is celebrities. At the end of the day, if people start booking you, at the end of the day, if Instagram hack your page, at the end of the day, if TikTok start working, you be fucked. And I'm coming heated because we put a lot of work in, bro. A lot. We've been putting a lot of work, we put a lot of traction. We flying different places on our own dime, paying for hotels. Well, I don't pay for flights, but if I was paying for flights, I'd be fucking tight.
Everybody don't get that luxury.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody don't.
Hotels, flights, food, freaking clothes, paying for booths. And when y'all niggas is acting like y'all bigger than Jesus out here. That's why I'm mad. Y'all acting like y'all bigger than Jesus. And a lot of people gonna say to me, yo, T, chill out. You kind of overreacting. I'm not. Because I've been putting in a lot of work. I sat back and looked at my archives of the people that I've interviewed, people that I've spoken to, the people that have been on the lens of this camera, and it's been a lot of people. It's influential people, Jay Majors, 360 Jeezy, you know what I'm saying, Jada Barber, Al Millions, like the Big Blends, the list go on and on. So when I come to somebody, you may not know who I am because you're new in the industry. You only got 5 and 6 years in the industry, so you may not know who I am, you may not know what my cloth is, or you may not know who Swole is, but y'all need to go get this shit right today. Y'all gonna get it right today. This is Razor Sharp Podcast. This is a barber and beauty podcast that we are influencers that influence the barber industry and the beauty industry by highlighting, sharing, and communicating with people in the industry that is doing something. And a lot of y'all niggas is not doing nothing. What y'all doing is y'all paying for followers, y'all paying for views, and y'all paying to have a good traction. We're not doing that. This shit is organic. So, how you feel about that screenshot?
The first question I had was, when you say like what budget, like it's when you ask somebody what budget,
yeah, that
means like I'm thinking like I'm on a label and I'm an artist and it's like, okay, we have this budget for this video, we're gonna spend X. What budget? Like I'm confused as to what, and the only response if it's money that's a concern, I would have been like, okay, this how much he charges for an interview or this or whatever. However, bro, we are barbers, bro. I'm sorry, bro. We are barbers, bro. Now, granted, some of us have more accolades than others. Mm-hmm. I am a barber instructor.
Yep.
Some people are just barbers. And I think with the way the industry is going, I think people are starting to smell themselves a little
too much.
And I think we, like, another conversation we're going to have later down the line, there's a difference between a celebrity barber and a barber influencer.
Yeah.
And a lot of you are crossing, like, y'all are skating on that ice with that. And let's be real, a lot of you, you're not going to tell your secrets, but we know y'all buying followers. We know y'all paying for y'all followers. We know y'all buying all of y'all stuff. Like, we can look on your social media and see it.
Yep.
First of all, a lot of y'all are just beside yourself, bro. Like, it's a podcast. And then you guys wonder why us in the hair industry, why we have the beefs as barbers, why we have the beefs, why we have the negative things. What is it going to kill you to do a simple interview that probably is going to last 30 to 40 minutes?
Yeah.
You want me to pay you
$750
for 30 to 45 minutes of
your
time.
Yep.
That you probably already have. That you probably not doing shit. And it's like, and it's not just, and I don't want nobody to think that I want you trying to do this to get clout off of my name. We don't need that shit.
We really don't.
We really don't need the shit. But we admire what you're doing. Like, we're trying to pay homage in a sense. You know, we walked up to, we had Yusef on there, and Yusef probably bigger than a lot of y'all barbers.
A lot of you niggas, man.
Some of you dudes are only known here. That man is literally known in Egypt, and which is crazy, bro. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Yusef got the only American barbershop in freaking Egypt, bro.
Yep.
And this man did it off the love. That man did it off the love. He did it off the love. We had people that been in some reality TV shows that did it off the love.
Shout out to what's her name?
Say it right.
No, I forgot.
I ain't gonna say it because I'm gonna say it wrong. And she ain't
I'm
gonna
gonna say it wrong. But
listen,
big in the game.
Vic Blends did it off the love. He stopped. 360 Jeezy been doing it longer than all of y'all been in here. And that man literally sat for a whole interview, no charge. That man, and it's like, it's not like we don't want to pay the money, and they ain't like, we don't got it.
I ain't got it. I ain't got it because you ain't gonna get it. That's why I ain't got it. I'm not paying that.
My biggest thing is, bro, it's a podcast.
Yes.
If the Breakfast Club was to say, reach out and send an email to Razor Sharp Gmail and say, hey, we love what y'all doing. Can y'all come in for an interview? Boy, you ain't gotta pay that shit. Boy, we'll be there when tomorrow. Because you have to remember why you're doing shit, bro. Like, if somebody's trying to give you your flowers and give you your respect, then take it, bro.
Yep.
That's why I salute people like Marcus Harvey. That's why I salute people like Tony Banks, because they believe in Razor Sharp, bro. They literally didn't ask us for shit, but gave so much. And we are all winning. Y'all don't see how we're all winning. It is not a freaking video or interview that we don't give Tony her flowers.
Yep.
We don't give Yusef his flowers.
Yep.
We don't give Marcus his flowers.
Yep.
We don't give Tariq his flowers.
Yep.
We don't give Seth his flowers.
Yep.
We give Icon his flowers.
Yes.
And guess what happens with that? They put us on the stage right next to them, bro. That shit is free. It's not always about the money. And I think we focus so hard on an image that you're trying to sell. Eventually your image is going to fade away. Mm-hmm. Whatever you have, if you don't keep up, you're going to fade away.
Yep.
If you have to humble, like me as an instructor, bro, I always put myself in my student's shoes because I was a student, bro. I didn't know absolutely shit when I came into the barber world. So when I'm teaching and when I'm instructing, I always remember the smaller swole that was trying to make it.
I don't think swole was ever small.
You know what I'm saying? I just
never small.
Everybody used to be small now. Don't do that. So I never, ever put myself in a position where I'm not humble, bro.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of you guys have let the internet consume you, and to think that you see two brothers coming up, you see them trying to do something positive, trying to do something for our culture, to brag, to bring us nationwide awareness and change the game in a positive manner, and you would slap, what's your budget? That's your first response. It's not even the fact that you asked for it. That's your first response. Not, hey man, I just checked you guys out. I love what y'all are doing. How can we help each other? It's oh, okay, what's your budget? That's not how you respond to that shit. And and y'all have to forgive my brother, because I feel the same way he does, because we're passionate about the hair industry.
Of course.
A lot of you guys aren't passionate about barbering.
Not like
a lot of you guys aren't passionate about the hair industry. A lot of you, if I'm being real and I'm blunt, a lot of you are in this industry because you found a gimmick that's working and you want the money from it.
Yep.
You don't love barber. A lot of you guys, I probably can sit and have a barber conversation with you, and you can't tell me shit about the history of barber. And that's just the real, bro. You can't tell me motherfucking thing about it.
I want to know how many of y'all niggas that's supposed to be so big out there are really licensed.
And I guarantee you, and don't try to confuse it, because I can literally look y'all names up.
Yes.
I can literally look at it.
There's a lot between being a professional, getting known and recognition online, and really putting in the time. Now, granted, there's a lot of barbers out there that haven't been to barber school. That's amazing, right? And we're not taking nothing away from them. But what we say is that we put in the time. We put in the time. They know the name. We build a rapport. Like, you can ask people about us.
Facts.
You know, we're at these hair shows, and we're not just going there to just kiss babies and shake hands. But we really out there networking. We really out there having great conversations and seeing what's missing in the industry and seeing where we can go with it and what we got to do next. And for what I see, it's cool when you get sponsorships. It's cool when you get on stage. It's cool when they invite you.
Sponsor us, but send Razor Box.
But it is what it is, beloved. It's like we see what it is, and I'm here to tell you that we ain't begging to be in nobody's place, to be invited to nobody's establishment, to be having nobody on the lens, because we put the traction. So the next time you guys see an email or a message from us, because I'll be in a lot of you messages, everybody will send me an email, and I guarantee a lot of y'all barbers are only known by other barbers.
Facts.
You know, you guys got gimmicks online, and social media really has this thing amplified, like you guys are somebody bigger than what y'all are. Listen to me. I've been on your booking sites. I was on somebody's booking site today.
Oh,
and I'm letting you know right now, y'all niggas is not booked up as much as me.
And
you're not.
It ain't even that, bro. It's and I maybe we need to say that for another topic, because them prices y'all have is ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean they charging $250,
and I know,
$300,
and I know.
But
I know for a fact, bro. And if you listen, bro, if you're paying that much for somebody to cut your hair, to be on, first of all, y'all be paying that money because of the person. Then y'all pay the money. They don't at y'all on social media. They don't put your name.
Nope.
They don't do none of that shit, but put you on their page for their benefit.
Yep.
And y'all are literally giving you, bro, $125 for a child is insane. That is insane, bro. That is insane. I'm sorry, bro. I don't give a damn how big I get. That is insane, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like, some of y'all are, and y'all wonder why people feel the way they feel about barbers, bro. I get it, bro, but some stuff is OD. It is OD, bro. Some of y'all are OD, bro. And and we have to be smarter about things, bro. Don't confuse us with trying to make it, and we're the same way you are. We're trying to make it too, but it's a lot of shit that we could charge for. You know, we gotta bring equipment. We don't have a team. It's just me and my brother.
Do this.
We don't have a team. We don't have nobody. We could be charging for walkthroughs. We could be charging to get on our bike. We could do all of that. But for what? People have called Razor Sharp to teach classes, to do this, and only response we give is send us the details and everything we got to do.
And we there.
Because y'all are missing the point, bro. The point of the hair industry and the barber industry, it's an industry for us to come together and be one and help bring each other up. It's enough clients, it's enough food, it's enough money out here for everybody. But don't forget where you come from. Don't forget you were just broke yesterday. And don't confuse the fact that, and I feel like, and really in a sense, bro, when I think about it now, bro, I feel tried for real. Yeah. Because I really do, because
that's why I'm mad.
And let's be real, bro, if a major company like the Breakfast Club was to call one of y'all and say, hey, or email y'all and say, hey, we want to get y'all on, y'all wouldn't have said shit about no budget.
No.
To none of them. Y'all would literally take the smaller ones of a smaller sector and y'all will charge them because y'all are trying to get over on us. And let me explain something to you. We not them dudes that you finna do that to.
We not them
dudes. We not them dudes. If anything, we the bullies for real. We not. I'm
trying to be nice.
And I be trying so hard with y'all, bro. Because I laugh. Terry knows me, bro. I would walk off from something, I would laugh and say no, and the conversation dead. But I believe y'all, I feel tried. And I feel like y'all are getting beside yourselves.
Yup.
Like, I really do, bro. I feel like y'all are getting beside yourself. And if we really want to hurt more feelings, bro, a lot of y'all are not. Never mind. A lot of y'all not even that good at barbers for y'all to even be acting like that, bro. I'm just being real.
But dudes be nice with their haircuts, right?
I'm like,
dudes is nice with their haircuts. They don't got no personality.
No personality, bro. None.
I see that,
bro. There's a reason why my boy Tariq got a lifetime, an Emmy as a barber, and some of y'all don't. There's a reason my boy got an Emmy as a barber.
Shout out to my brother.
Emmy.
Yep.
And y'all don't. There's a reason, bro. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. It's a reason my boy got an Emmy and y'all don't.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
Yo,
my boy got an Emmy.
Let's take a quick break real quick, because we gotta drop the sponsor, and we'll be right back. Yo, what's going on, people? This your boy Terry the Barber.
It's your boy Swola Bartise, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen, man, if you've been looking for a product to make sure your waves is very detailed, make sure your waves is looking its best, making sure your hair follicles is clean and fresh, you know you came to the right place. Check out our brother Cassius Clay and the Roller Coaster Wave Company. These people right here.
It's a knockout.
All right, yeah, we back. We back. So listen, where we left off at?
Man, it's like, y'all, I just can't believe, bro. I really feel tried, bro.
Yeah.
I just do.
My feelings is this, right? Because we don't gotta be long to get a point across.
Facts.
So we came together to do this podcast because we felt like we could bring a lot to the table, right?
Facts.
So we come together, and our game plan is to interview people that we find interesting. You know, we want to highlight the events that we go to, because to be honest, a lot of people don't highlight it in the right way. That to show who won the trophies and who was in the battle with, what's their stories and who got products coming out there, what products is out there right now. So we do that, you know what I'm saying? And I've been doing that since 2011. Been going to the Bronner Brothers hair shows, you know, going to the natural hair shows, going to the Black Beauty Expo, CT Expo, LV Expo, you know what I'm saying? And then when Soul came to me with the idea of let's do a podcast, I didn't want to do it because I felt like if we do it, I knew it was going to be a lot of fluff. I know it was going to be a lot of niggas like, yeah, Playboy. You know what these niggas are doing? They doing the Varnell hair show. Remember on Martin when Varnell told Martin, he said, yo, if you ever in Hollywood, come in. That's what these dudes is doing. So they say to you, yo, hit me up in the... Here what they do. I mean, I get it. You don't want to give everybody your phone number. Now everything is social media where hit me up in the DM. And then granted be... people say to me,
and I hate that.
Message me on the email, which I can respect more because DMs is everybody, right? So they say, yo, message me with the email, I'll get back to you. But you're not really getting back to me. So if I met you at a hair show and you had a conversation and I let you know exactly what it is, but yet you toss me to your agent and be like, yo, listen, you filter do that. And then you don't know the rapport that me and you already had. You told me to email you. So then I'm emailing you and you on some Varnell Hill shit. So yeah, I am in town, my brother, and you did say that you're gonna give me 15 minutes of your time,
so you
and I'm
giving my 15 minutes.
So when I reach out to people, there's a lot of people I reach out to. There's people that's in the industry that's doing salon suite, barbershops, changing the game, doing different things, and I reach out to them, and a lot of people are respective. They're respectable, and they say, yeah, this is that, I gotta get back with you later. There's people that have to give you the fluff and be like, yeah, hit me up, blah, 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 and we're gonna work it out. And there's people that be like, yo, nah, not right now, your platform is not big enough. And I can respect that. If you come and say, yo, I don't really see the numbers as big, or y'all following is not there yet, like, what are y'all gonna help with? How y'all helping me if I'm on y'all podcast?
Thanks.
Listen, first of all, it's not that many barber podcasters out there.
It's really not.
And if you're a barber, you want to be respected in the industry that you're in. So if you got barber podcasters coming to you like us, and we say to you, listen, we see what you got going on, we want your story. Because a lot of times, people want to ask you these things about now, how you get your followers and how you get the product and sponsorship. We want to, like, if you ever watched the interview that we did with Jack Diamond explains to you everything from how he started from the mud, going to jail, getting out, learning how to cut hair, and finding a way and staying on a positive route. If you check out the Icon E, me and Swole interview Icon E at his establishment. We went to the barbershop, checked it out, spoke to the other barbers, had a great time, had a great conversation. Like the people that we have on our platform is people that if you don't know, you need to know. Because they're doing things in the industry and outside of the industry that's bigger and better than just barbering, but everything comes full circle. We got people that do a lot of things in the community, for the colleges, back to school events, feed the hungry, and we're all in tune with it for a reason. We're not just dudes that say, let's get a camera and a microphone and sit here and just talk for 30 minutes to about an hour. No, we're bringing a lot of substance to the industry to have conversations like this, because we're not the only podcasters out there that's having this problem. Because I look at all of the barber podcasts out there, audio and visual. I understand what's going on. I see what their platforms is doing. I see what they have on there. I see why Los Cut It even can't have a consistent amount of runs with so many different barbers, because a lot of these dudes are probably Hollywood. Yes, he's busy, but I guarantee that Los Cut It would have 100 episodes if it wasn't dudes out there being assholes or don't want to come on board to be a part of it without saying, what's your budget? Yeah. So starting right now, if you guys are seeing this, just know it ain't no budget. What you need to do is respect what we got going on, respect the name that we built and who the fuck we are, and see, Razor Sharp Podcast is doing something that a lot of these dudes out there in the industry is not doing. We're bringing awareness to not just your brand, but what's going on. And if you really don't got shit going on, then we probably gonna just trash your episode.
Thanks.
Because if you ain't gonna do nothing, then we don't need you. But we asking you because we feel like there's some substance that you can bring. So this is gonna be my last kind of PSA on y'all lame ass niggas out there that's thinking that y'all bigger than being barbers. At the end of the day, we're barbers. Y'all fake ass celebrity niggas thinking y'all big blends, you're not. That niggas is some fake ass niggas bigger than cutting a head with a pair of clippers and a trimmer, you're not. Because at the end of the day, a lot of y'all charging $150, $200 for a haircut, and the customers is not booking y'all. And y'all don't have returning clients, because I see your videos. Where is the person that came 3, 4, 5, 6 times? You can look at my page and see the same people that I've been cutting for 3 to 4 years are still coming to me week after week. I just don't film them as much because I'm tired of having the same faces. But I have a supreme clientele of clients, and I get new clients every week. And they're the same people that's booking me every week, 2 weeks. I just reached 8,000 bookings on Booksy. A lot of y'all niggas cannot say that. 8,000, not 800, not 80, not 8. I'm talking about 8,000 bookings on Booksy. And there's a reason why. I'm very consistent. I do what I do. And you can't tell me shit about it. And my price is not cheap. $50 for a dope cut is not up there, but it's the standard right now. And you got some people complaining about $50 too much. I pay $35. There's barbers out there still charging $35 for a haircut. A full haircut with beard and razor and hairline enhancement.
And I can almost bet they make more money than y'all who charge $100.
There's barbers out there still. Right now, the game, what a lot of people probably don't know, is the barber game right now is slow. It's not what it once was. Tariffs, prices of things going up. The barbershops is not banging. I ask these barbers. I speak to barbers. Barbers call me all the time. One, they want to know if other barbershops is hiring. So they hit me up about smoking mirrors. They hit me up about other barbershops that I'm affiliated with, or the salon suite that I'm at, and say, oh, do they have any spots open? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yo, but why you leaving? Oh, the shop I'm at is mad slow. Don't say, oh, it's you got a bunch of clientele. It is a lot of times that the industry just gets slow. People not going on vacation, or people going on vacation, they don't want to spend money on their haircuts. People trying to save up to see what's really going on. There's a shift in the economy. Now we're about to go to war, so now everybody really going to be tightening their boots. So
seasons.
It's going to be one of them situations right now. Tariffs is fucking up everything.
Everything.
And a lot of y'all barbers out there is not making the money that y'all saying. These 35 clients a day, you're bugging, you're lying, and stop doing it.
Yeah.
So we here, man. This is Razor Shop Podcast. We do this for the culture of the barber and beauty industry. And if we reach out to you, it is for a reason. And if we don't reach out to you, because this time I be hearing people like, yo, why I ain't getting invited? Why I ain't on this? Why you ain't ask me? We just ain't get to you yet.
We just ain't get to you.
We're building something, and we respect all of the people that's in it. If we follow you, we fuck with you. We don't just do follow for follow, but we see what's going on. We see what you got going on, and we rock with you. Every person I met at CT, I reach out to. I'll be talking to in the back. Anybody I met in CT, the one in Georgia, the Natural Hair Show. These people, I still go back and forth with. We just dropped the interview from Homeboy. We met in CT when my brother Johnny was with me, and we dropped the whole interview with Homeboy from Rhode Island.
Thanks.
It's like, and we're in a communication. And his story is amazing. Coming from a different country, coming here to learn barbering and get licensed to take it back to his country and to build a standard. Like, this is what we do. We're not just niggas that just talking. We not just dudes that say, oh, let's get a camera and a microphone, but we're doing it to build up the culture. Everybody has a story that's interested people in this something. That's not. And a lot of y'all niggas don't got no character. Y'all don't got no flair. Y'all don't got nothing going on. Y'all just got some hype because y'all done came up with a gimmick. And the gimmicks are going to be shown. Yeah. And y'all niggas going to be smoking, no pun intended, smoking mirrors. Because that's what y'all niggas are, smoking mirrors. So hopefully, people that's listening to this is getting something out of it. You know, I know that people on TikTok, people on Instagram, people out there that be really fucking with us, really know exactly what it is and what we got going on, and we're respected amongst our peers, and that's the main thing.
You respected amongst your peers.
Is to be respected amongst your peers, because everybody is not your peer. It's not about being the same age and about being in the same industry. You're really not my peer if you're not really in the same room as me. Like, everybody's not invited.
Everybody's not invited to the cookout.
They're not invited.
They're not invited to the cookout. I think, you know, like Tara said, bro, we created Razor Sharp, bro, to bring awareness, but above all, bro, we doing it, bro, to bring light to other barbers. Like, people that you don't see. And you never know, bro. You might be on the podcast and one of our friends in our circle or one of our peers see you, and they're like, hey, and we get a call like, hey, who is that young dude or that young lady you had on your podcast? Mm-hmm. I like their cuts. They in the shop? No, I don't think so. I was like, hey, bring them up here to see me. And I gotta give Tony her flowers, because Tony done told me hit me up about a bunch of my students. Mm-hmm. Icon had chairs for me. Everybody has had chairs, and it's not about us, bro. Y'all have to understand, the podcast is not about us.
Nope.
It's about the culture, bro. It's about everybody else. We just making a space to where you can be yourself.
Absolutely.
And you can say what you want unapologetically, and you can say what you want and be who you are. Mm-hmm. The podcast, bro, was built from the heart, bro, and built from ground up. And it's gonna take off whether y'all own it or not. Mm-hmm. We're gonna get our recognition whether you're on it or not. But by the time you feel, I know for a fact, because I speak everything that we've done.
You do.
I literally, everything that we've done now, I spoke it last year.
Yep.
Razor Sharp is going to be the standard podcast. You're gonna want to get on Razor Sharp in order to, like, bro, it's gonna get to a point where it's like you have to be on Razor Sharp in order. Like, if I can make it on Razor Sharp, I'm gonna make it because somebody gonna see it, and that's the vision that we have for the podcast, and we've always had. Not for us, bro. We have our own lanes. Like, we have our own worlds, but when we come together, bro, this is something that we built for our family. We built for the barber industry because we're tired of it being considered a joke. We're tired of barbers like some of you that are ruining it, bro. Like, we're tired of the younger barbers getting misled and not knowing what the hair industry is, bro. Stop looking at, y'all get online and y'all was like, oh, dude drove this way for a $250 cut. No, the fuck he didn't. Bro. Stop saying that.
No, they doing it, but
the
customers are stupid for doing it.
They
doing it,
bro. Like,
they doing it.
I'm not driving, bro. Like, bro, listen to me, bro. And like I said, people do it.
They doing it. They stupid.
I'm not flying in to nowhere, bro, for somebody to. And first of all, I'm paying for my flight. I'm paying for the hotel. I'm paying for a rental. Or the Uber. And I'm literally coming to spend an extra $250 for somebody to cut my hair when I can go down the street and somebody just as good or better and cut my hair for $40-$50.
Well, you know, these dudes are doing it for the clout.
That is insane.
Because, all right, case in point, these dudes that's going to Sly Honcho, they going to Sly Honcho because they want to be on video. But if you look at the videos, he really making you look stupid. Like a couple ones that he did, homeboy was like thinning this shit. He was like going bald in the front, and he cracking jokes about him, blah blah blah. Yeah, the haircut came out great, and he blessed him and all that. But you really being looked at as a mockery. And again, we understand that Sly Honcho found his lane and he's doing it how he's supposed to do it, and people love the whole. You know, the deep aggression voice and his voiceovers.
But my thing is too though,
these customers, bro.
What is the person getting out of it? Because even the celebrities don't even get added on his social media.
I don't even know because I don't even care about them.
Like, they don't even get. So it's like, I'm on your page, you're doing the haircut, you're using me, but what am I getting out of this? Like, and I tell the people, okay, so you're doing it for clout. Who really gives a fuck that Sly Honcho cut you?
But you think that them celebrities are playing Sly Honcho to cut his hair? No.
I don't think so.
Hell no.
I don't think so.
Hell no.
I just like.
And there's no disrespect for the Sly Honcho because we fuck with Sly Honcho. But
I really do. Like, I really do.
What?
Like, I really fuck one because he armed me, so I definitely fuck with him.
Yeah.
He armed me all day long. So
and I fuck with his lane. But he came to Georgia and did his thing.
Yeah, he blew the fuck up, bro.
Yeah.
And you can't hate that, but it's like some of y'all disappointed in, bro. Like, there's some of y'all that we've reached out to is fucking disappointing, bro. Because it's like, if like when me and Terry get to that point where Razor Sharp is the standard. When we get to the point where we're the standard, and Razor Sharp will be the standard. I'm saying that now because it's gonna happen. We're not gonna turn and look back and say, well, now we gotta start charging people to be on the podcast for fucking what? Because do you know how many lanes and streams of income that we have? By then, we'll have sponsorships. By then, we'll probably be sponsoring people.
More sponsorships.
By then, it'll be so big to the point where why are we charging people to be on here, bro? This is something that we love doing.
Yeah.
This is something we love doing. Bro, this is like an improvised barbershop. This is a place where we go in the barbershop to shoot the shit, we cutting hair, but at this point, we probably having a drink, smoking a cigar, and we just talking about barber. We just talking about life, what's going on. We did not create this podcast for the bullshit.
We did not.
Cause if that's the case, bro, we can really cut this shit and go back to doing what the fuck we were doing.
Yeah.
If we were still known, regardless of this podcast.
You still was out there. You still out there in the streets.
The difference between y'all and me and Tara, this podcast doesn't make us. This podcast helps bring awareness and says who we are.
Yeah.
But this podcast, if we say today, right now, this is our last episode, we didn't do this shit before.
Mm-hmm.
We will still be those dudes, regardless. Some of y'all, if it was not for social media, nobody would know who the hell you are.
Talk about it.
You have to, and that's why I salute people like the older barbers. You know what I'm saying? Because they really did the footwork.
Yeah.
To be who they are. They flew around.
Or drove.
They drove around. I salute people like Jack Diamond. I salute people like Icon. Them dudes.
Tim from Pro Grip.
Bro.
Tim from Pro Grip drive from Georgia all the way to Connecticut,
bro.
You know, got into a car accident.
And still went.
Got a rental, put all his stuff into the rental, and dragged the car that he crashed. Still got the CT. Still did his thing. And if you looked at him, you wouldn't even know that. You don't even know how much stress that man probably was going through.
Facts.
But he got to be there for 2 days to do this event.
Even Tim and even Trey in freaking North Carolina doing them freaking man units, bro. Man, them dudes literally walked and had to pass out flyers. It wasn't no social media, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Social media wasn't even thought about when them dudes was in school, bro.
This should just make it easy.
This shit just make it easier for them now.
Yep.
But them dudes are known across the world because of who they were from day one. Some of y'all, bro, and I thank God for social media to a certain degree because it helps my brothers and sisters get where they want to be in an easier, faster route.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like streaming music and selling CDs out your car. You had the rappers that really had to go and pass out their mixtapes. They were worried about their album sales. Some of y'all will never know what that feels.
Nope.
Y'all can make one song and be a millionaire off of it. Them dudes literally had to go and spend their own money, bro, and do the footwork. Mm-hmm. And then to end it, bro, we don't just do it for us and the barbers. Man, we do it for the locticians, the makeup artists, the nail techs, the wig installers, the estheticians. This podcast is for everybody in the hair industry.
Yep.
We even have people that ain't in the hair industry, bro. We'll put realtors on here. We'll put people that have, and it doesn't have to be just fucking barbering.
Nope.
We're just barbers, but we are not just one-dimensional guys.
I love when you start talking. You know why? Because when you start talking, my gears start going. And what God just told me was, Tara, you need to stop focusing on trying to... This is exactly what he just told me in my head. Because you're speaking and I'm listening. He told me, stop worrying about trying to get them. Because they're going to come to us.
They're going to come to you, bro.
That's what he just told me, bro. Stop worrying about getting them, because they're going to come to us.
And and you got to understand, bro, one thing about it, man, I always use my students, bro. I have some of the strongest and the most brilliant and successful students. And the one thing I tell them every day when they walk in before they leave, that I love them and you gonna make it. Mm-hmm. But it's steps that you have to take in order to get there. Mm-hmm. Some of y'all have forgotten those steps that it took you to get there. Mm-hmm. And some of you need to be reminded of those steps. Because if you were always reminded, you wouldn't be the way you are. Mm. That's why I salute people like Vic Blends. Vic Blends might not be a lot to a lot of people, but that man is what you call a humanitarian. Yeah. He not just a barber, bro. He took it, but he never forgot where he came from. Mm-hmm. He never forgot. Like me, bro, I was in Jamaica. I didn't have to go and look at nobody's shop. I didn't have to talk about barbering now. I'm on vacation. Mm-hmm. But I wanted to see the culture and what was going on. That one barber I met, bro, he is phenomenal. phenomenal. That man did a ball fade like I ain't never seen, with no enhancements. I ain't never seen nobody do a ball fade like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about he pulled out the 76ers. Some of y'all don't even know what that is. But he pulled out the 76ers and did the whole fade. And did the whole lineup with a razor.
That's what
That
it is,
is insane, bro. I'm talking about no guards, one clipper, and a razor. And when I tell you, you would have sworn he had some style cracks.
Mm-hmm.
How clean that thing was. That is what I mean, bro. You guys, bro, humble yourself. Like, don't get beside yourself till you forget yourself.
Yep.
Because some of y'all are forgetting yourself. But I'm here to tell y'all now, and quote me on this date, Razor Sharp Podcast will never pay any of you to come on this show.
I'm not.
We will never pay anybody.
You can cut a check.
You can cut a check.
No, you can cut them a check.
I'm not cutting shit. We will never pay any one of you
not.
to come on this podcast. Either you coming on and we promote you, at least we promote the people that we put on the podcast.
We do.
At least we at you. At least we put you on our commercials. At least we put you in the sponsorship videos.
Yep.
At least we put you in our story feeds.
Yep.
Unlike other people, you go on their shit or they cut your hair and you're getting nothing out of that.
Nothing.
But if you look at the comments, people are like, oh man, look at boy cut, look at this, look at this, look at this, boy, dude look goofy as hell. Oh man, you need to let that shit go. You should have bought that shit. You should do, for what, bro? Razor Sharp ain't the mockery of nobody.
Nope.
And like I always tell y'all, humbly speaking, and I do mean humbly speaking. Matter of fact, I don't mean humbly speaking. A lot of you, even intellectually, I would run circles around with ease. So, if you're not ready for that, bro, humble yourself. Because it's a person like me, people like Tara, we can walk in any room and we don't blend in. We walk in and turn into the room.
Turn that shit up.
Some of y'all gimmicks die. Cause then you gotta find a new one.
And you know what's so funny? You will say that. I see when you guys turn your character on.
I see it.
Y'all be in the corner on your phones, you know, very antisocial. And then when it's time to turn it on, you hit the switch. You beep, and, oh, hey guys, it's me. No, we know you
that's not
faking,
you,
bro. We know you faking.
Listen, I'm gonna be swole whether you like it or not.
I'm gonna be terrible.
I'm gonna be me. I ain't finna turn on that, bro. No, bro. Listen, we not doing that. I'm not doing that, bro. Summer again. Y'all need to humble yourselves.
Yep.
Razor Sharp is the standard. We ain't never paying none of y'all to come on this podcast.
No.
Never, bro.
Nope.
If we want you on the podcast, it's because we're trying to pay homage. We salute you. But we will be the standard, bro.
Yep.
We will be. We are the standard already.
Fucking artists,
bro. But we are going to be so iconic. Mm-hmm. It's going to get to a point where if you on Razor Sharp, bro, that means you really probably made it. You done made it.
And what we want y'all to do is, everybody that's watching this video, make sure you comment down below. If you ever had to endure something like this before, somebody that pulled a Varnell Hill on your ass.
A Varnell
Hill.
That
they're going to do something and they're going to pull you up and not try to bring you down. And when you thought they was going to be 100% real, they was on some bullshit. So, like, comment, and subscribe down below. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. And share this with the world. Because all you got to do is hit share and send it to 5 of your people. And we'll get out there. So, this your boy Terry the Barber.
It's your boy Swole Bartise, ladies and gentlemen.
And y'all know what this is. This is Razor Sharp Podcast. Let me see you guys next time.
Peace.